We start with a live look from Indy's northeast side, where people are protesting plans for a new data center. This is just one of many communities across central Indiana fighting these kinds of developments.
And tonight, Matthew Foltz joins us live in studio to share some new insights on this particular proposed project and also some perspective from neighbors who actually are on both sides of the fence.
Well, yeah, Anne Marie and Dustin, the company says they want to build this data center in the Martindale-Brightwood area. They believe that it won't harm the neighborhood in any way. Meanwhile, city leaders agree, but those protesting tonight that you just saw right there tell me that there isn't anything positive about it, and they want the community to have a final say. Near the intersection of 25th and Sherman Drive, behind a chain fence and overgrown weeds, lies the site where Metro Blocks wants to build their data center.
I can't see any positive outcomes from it.
Derek Ford is with the nonprofit Indy Liberation Center. They organized a protest against the possible data center coming to the Martindale-Brightwood area.
So many other options that are available, and so when we just narrow it into it's got to be AI or nothing else, when that's not true at all. Right? There's so many other things that we could do to benefit the community.
Right now, Metro Block says they want to build on about 13 acres of land, which used to be the former Sherman Drive-In Theater. The company says the data center would bring in an estimated $10 million of property tax revenue to residents. No groundwater would be drawn from neighborhoods, and the company says they will pay for all power upgrades. They also claim that their building and generators won't bring noise or pollution. Meanwhile, Ford disagrees.
This is our city, and so ultimately, who should be the ones to make the decisions over how to use that? Let alone that this is the worst possible way to use that, because it only results in the degradation of the environment, the degradation of social relationships.
This is a start of growth here, in my opinion.
City County Councilor Ron Gibson represents the 8th District, including the Martindale-Brightwood area. He says he's fully behind the project.
This is not what you're hearing about other data centers. This is a total different technology on a much smaller scale. No harm, no hazard to our community whatsoever.
Gibson says he also spoke to the CEO of Metro Blocks multiple times and believes this will be the start of long-term investment for the city. Meanwhile, neighbors argue they just want to say in the matter.
It comes down to a matter of priorities and who has the right to determine the future of the city. Is it the people? Is it the quote-unquote, our elected representatives?
And right now, the company does still need to file for zoning with the city, and that's something that can happen over the next few weeks, even months. There's no timetable on that. But since that land is zoned industrial, it's always been zoned industrial, the code of it does not include data centers. So that's why they will still need to file for that zoning. And I'm told by Councilor Gibson, once that happens, there will be a public hearing where the community can have their say-so before things are approved. So, of course, we do have full information right now about the company and their planned specs at WTHR.com.
We've seen people really rise up with concerns about this, not only there, but Franklin Township, right? Morgan County as well.
And lead to change. It hasn't been that business has won, when we've seen the community speak out. All right, stay on it for us. Thanks, Matthew.
Thanks.